It's the last day of the year, and this time is so incredibly powerful. Use it wisely. I truly, truly believe that today you have just somehow more magic inside of you, more capability for awareness. And awareness is everything when you want your life to change forever. If you want to become a new person, awareness is key, because you need to be aware of the things that don't work anymore for you. Old beliefs that you still apply, but they no longer resonate. With awareness, you become consciously aware of those. And once you know, you cannot unknow. Once you know that something's no longer working for you, then you can do the next step to change. The next step, when you are aware of a belief that you have that no longer works for you, the only way to get rid of it is to start questioning it. When you start questioning it, it starts to dismantle. This Christmas, I have had the biggest transformation. It lasted about 5 days until it came to completion. And now I truly embody this teaching. I don't just know it. I don't just understand it. I embodied it. Like, I understand inside myself what it means to be willing to become a different version of myself in order to achieve something that I would like to achieve. And I understand how the awareness works, because throughout Christmas, I just watched myself. I've done everything the same way that it has been done in the last 7 years. And I'm not the same person that I've been 5, 4, 3, or even 1 year ago. I'm just not the same person. Yet, I've never changed one thing about how we do Christmas. And it was everything but unbusy. And it took me this long to notice, because obviously you only do it once a year. So there's a little small wiggle room to kind of question what you're doing at that time of year. And I realized that I've not changed this. I've not made it unbusy. I've not made it effortless or minimalistic in any way, shape, or form. And throughout, I received awareness and questions that started to dismantle my beliefs. And I had a huge breakthrough, a huge realization about, why am I doing this? What pattern am I following? And why I am following that pattern. And it was linked to an old belief that I learned when I was a kid. And I didn't realize that I'm still carrying it, because it's something that you apply to like everything in your life, all the aspects and areas of your life. And I dismantled it in other places, but not related to Christmas. It's so funny with these things. Like, sometimes you need to, sometimes you can tackle a belief and it's just gone from every area of your life, but sometimes it works differently. And here I just had like literally every day, I had like 3, 4 light bulb moments, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It was just going on and on and on. And then it came to a beautiful, beautiful completion. And I had contemplated what happened, and we talked about it with my other half, and it was so beautiful. But all starts with awareness. When you realize that you're doing something that doesn't resonate with you anymore, and you're not really that person anymore, yet you're still like kind of falling back into old patterns because of a holiday, because of a person in your life, because of a place where you go. Like if you go home where you've been a child, where you grew up, that can kind of throw you way back energetically into who you've been when you used to live there. Or you go to your hometown, or you meet with a very old friend from your childhood that can really like take you from who you are today and throw you back into the past. And when you want to avoid that from happening, because you're like on the personal development journey and you're really like working towards a better version of you, then what you can do is get into an energetic bubble and preserve your energy and start being as present as you can possibly be. You can use a little token or a little tiny ritual with yourself that kind of pulls you back into the present moment, so that you realize that you are no longer that old version of you. You're no longer a little child or a young teen or anything along those lines. And when this is happening with you at home, because of a tradition like Christmas or New Year's or anything like that, then you can just use your awareness to realize that this is no longer working for you, and then question. The thing is that a belief is nothing else but a thought that you have repeated too many times, so many times that now you believe it. It doesn't mean it's true. Any belief that is inserted inside of you, it's either because you heard it as a child and it went straight into your subconscious, or a thought that you have been thinking over and over and over and over and over again. If you have been thinking for years that you're beautiful and capable and you can do anything, then that is your belief. If you've been repeated that you're a useless person who is incapable of doing anything, then that has become your reality, because that's what you believe. That's how it works. It's just a thought that you've been thinking over and over and over again. Now, once you realize that you have a belief and you no longer want it, the first thing is to question it. Like, okay, so I thought that Christmas has to be about like food, like so much food, hours in the kitchen, days of preparation, long days. And when I realized that I have been preparing for 3 days for one single dinner, the question was, is it worth it? Is it worth spending 3 days in the kitchen preparing for a single dinner that then is consumed in an hour or an hour and a half, instead of doing fun things, possibly outdoors, with my family? It landed deep. It landed so deep. And these are things that we just don't question. We just kind of like decide that the table and being around the table at Christmas is like Christmas. You know, the Christmas dinner equals Christmas sometimes for some people. And then I just started to question, but does it? Is it worth it? Will the children remember it? Or will they remember that I've been in the kitchen for 3 days not being able to play as much as I would love to with them? Is it that important from a family perspective that we have a perfect dinner that is Pinterest worthy or as good as Jamie Oliver's? I mean, I love Jamie Oliver. I'm not saying that to offend anyone. You know, like, is it really worth it? And then the thoughts start to come, and then you kind of realize all the different things you could be doing. And then eventually, once you contemplate the questions and think about it a lot, you land on my motto. Make time for what matters. Does it matter? Does it not matter? That's how you dismantle belief. And that's how you land with a new one. Once you are aware, you cannot make it unknown. And this is how you change your life. Belief by belief by belief, dismantling it, questioning it, and landing with the ultimate question. Does it matter? to me. Yes, no. If it matters, keep going. If it doesn't, now you have the power to change. I hope that helps. If you want more, if you would like to listen to, if you'd like to take 2024 to a whole new level and you are ready to truly change your life, then join me in my new masterclass, An Unbusy Year. I will walk you through 3 steps, practical steps, what you can do in order to make sure that you can make time and money and energy and capacity in your life for what matters to you. You decide now, and then I will give you the tools to make it happen.